What's up, guys? I kind of selfishly uploaded this video for the time going live that it is. If you're watching this right at the upload time or very shortly after, then I'm actually in surgery right now. So leave me some good well wishes down there in the comments. Have a nice stack of CDs that I'm going to show you guys that I just got in from Tribunal / Divebomb Records. I think some of you will really dig this. So leave me some well wishes. I'm getting my mouth cut on, teeth pulled, everything right now. So I would definitely like to see some when I get out and come back too. So I'll see you guys.
Let these wounds forever mark your cowardice.
Okay, what I'm going to show you, and at the time of me recording this video, it is still available on the Divebomb Records website. It's 10 CDs for $10. That's $1 a CD, and I actually got an extra, so it was 11 CDs for $10. You cannot beat that price. Little disclaimer, they do come without the jewel cases, but I have a ton of spare jewel cases. Thank you to Rick over at the Dreadful Minutes, and then it's become like a bit of an obsession for me. Like when I see them out or see good deals for empty jewel cases online, I've been just buying them and doing collection maintenance. And it's nice to have just extras for stuff like this when you see deals going that don't come with jewel cases, or you order stuff and they come in busted. So I'll quit rambling about that. But they actually sent me 11 CDs. I did get a bonus. It tells you what CDs you're going to get, so that your stack will probably be identical to mine, plus or minus maybe the bonus CD. I don't know if that's in all of the orders or not, but at the time of this being recorded, which is on Monday, you guys are watching it on Friday, this is still available. It will be linked up in the description. I'm also going to try my best to link up all of the albums down there for you guys as well. The first two CDs are actually from the same band. This is Substratum. Some of you may remember me talking about this album of theirs, their debut entitled Stratosphere, in a previous video. Absolutely love this release. Just fun, in your face, straightforward heavy metal / hard rock. Very fun stuff. It's unfortunate that this band has split up, but this is a killer release. And then I did not have their follow-up entitled Permission to Rock, so I saw this on there. I wanted to go on and get it. Some of these things you may have seen me show before because they are duplicates that I've had, but I'm going to be giving out free CDs and stuff at the Tennessee Metal Devastation Music Fest this year, so I don't mind having duplicates. Going to be giving stuff out, trying to convince other people to start their own physical media collections, because that's what this channel is all about. And I just want to spread the love to the people that support me and are showing up and supporting that festival. So hopefully I can get a younger generation going and starting their own physical media collections, because it is one of the best things about enjoying this style of music is just the presentations and the hard work that these bands put into putting out these physical releases. Next up, we have some progressive metal out of South Carolina. Don't really think of South Carolina when it comes to progressive metal, but this is a killer release. This is the sophomore effort from the band Everthrone entitled The Dawning. Very catchy style of prog metal. Usually prog metal's not my go-to type of listen. I'm still trying to figure something out with this glare in the background. All of these new little haunt things I've added to the haunt room in here are causing a little bit of glare, so I will at some point figure something out. But as far as this release goes, probably my favorite of the Everthrone releases. It is their second. I believe they have 3 full lengths, but this, if it's a band that you're starting out on or it's your first listening, I would go with this one as the gateway, because it is definitely my favorite release that Everthrone has put out. So very good release there from Everthrone entitled The Dawning. Next up, this was the freebie CD. This is a band called Lunar, and this is I believe their debut album entitled Theogony. This is more prog metal. This one leans more into like the prog rock territory. Not hating on it at all. I've been getting more into like some art rock and like psychedelic rock and that type stuff. And this is actually pretty good. I do like the Everthrone better if we're going out of these two CDs as far as like a prog metal competition or something. But Lunar is still pretty solid. Very enjoyable release there. So not knocking that one at all. Next up, we have some thrash metal out of the UK. This is Eradicator with their. I'm thinking this may be one of their maybe their latest release that they put out so far, entitled Obscura. Very in-your-face style of thrash metal. That UK brand, that British UK brand of thrash metal that's just in your face, punch your face. Eradicator does it so well. Very enjoyable release. Very one of the more punchy, heavy releases in this box, this 10 CD, I guess 11 CD box. I keep wanting to say 10 CD, and I'm not complaining about getting a freebie, but it's just kind of throwing me off a little bit. So, but very strong release there from Eradicator. Here we have some fun speed metal slash heavy metal from a band called Excruciator. This one is entitled Fighting for Evil. If you're into some speed metal about sex, booze, and the devil, then this will be right up your alley. It's another fun release. Definitely not pulling any punches on this particular release. I mean, you can look at those guys. I believe this band is out of Portland, Oregon. It has a very Portland feel going on. That's just been a hotbed for this style of music, for extreme music in general, with these general themes going on. So I don't know what's in the water down there in Portland, but they're putting out some evil stuff down there. Next up, I was actually introduced to this band through Rick, who I mentioned earlier, over at the Dreadful Minutes. He sent me this in a care package. This is a Brazilian band entitled Electric Age. Very hard rock, very catchy style of hard rock slash heavy metal. Enjoy this quite a bit. This is released through the Divebomb Bootcamp series. This is where they were finding older EPs and reissuing them. And this is a solid release. It is a fun release. I've had a couple copies come into my possession after I got mine, and I've rehomed them, and I'm looking forward. This is one that I'm going to be pushing hard on somebody at the Metal Devastation Fest. I believe this was originally entitled, the EP was A Good Times Are Coming. It is the final track on this demo, but it just says Electric Age there on the spine. But I believe it's a reissue of the Good Times Are Coming EP. Just six tracks of fun, in your face, straightforward heavy metal slash hard rock. Next up, we have some doom metal. This is another band out of Brazil, and it's a very solid doom metal release. I believe they're out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is a Witching Altar with Ride with the Devil. Very fitting name for this. This is just some evil, dark sounding doom metal. A lot of doom metal has that kind of witchy, evil vibe going on, and this fits the bill for that. Very, very, very much so fits the bill for that. So the artwork on this is absolutely outstanding. Digging this one quite a bit. I've been spending a little bit too much time with this week. I probably need to start listening to something more positive since I'm actually getting cut on right now. Next up, we have some Indiana power metal. I'm sure Metal Viking 82 over there in Indiana has probably already heard of this band. This is Zephaniah with their newest output entitled Reforged. This is another like straightforward heavy metal slash power metal. This is something that you want to listen to while you're sharpening your swords and getting ready to ride off into battle. You got this man here, decapitated. They're hanging by some chains and decapitated there in the artwork. This makes you want to draw your swords, strap your shields, and just ride into battle. Speaking of, we have Lovell's Blade with Stone Cold Steel. This is the project put together by Pete Lovell after he left the band Picture. It has that 80s hard rock feel through and through. It's a fun ride here, and I really dig this one quite a bit as well. I have had a copy of this in my possession. The one that I have is on a different label. It was a label out of Brazil, so not quite sure if I'm going to just hang on to this copy as well, just because it's a different pressing. I am, collector scum, so I may go on to hang on to this one as well. And then last but not least, we have some very dark um, heavy metal out of Kentucky, like straightforward heavy metal, almost like doomy, even blackened vibes going on, but it is just straightforward heavy metal. It's very interesting. This is Old Wolf with Faustian Mass. And when I first saw this, I thought either I'm in for some black metal or some doom metal, but this is straightforward heavy metal. Even has a bit of power metal feels going on. And I wanted you guys to kind of be able to get a decent look at that cover art, so you can kind of get a feel of how I was when I saw the artwork on it. But I was pretty impressed with this. It had some mixed reviews online, but the for me, I enjoyed it. Some of the critiques, I guess, were the vocals, but the vocal style actually worked for me. This is something that I can really get behind. The guitar work on this is absolutely phenomenal. Definitely wanting to spend some more time with this, and I'm sure as I'm in recovery over the next few days and stuff, I will be listening to some stuff, and this is on my list to spend some more time with. So definitely head on over to Divebomb Records. They got a pretty large discography of stuff to look through over there. I'm going to link up this 10 CD stack in the description, so that can be your starting point. You can see that, and then while you're there, just go through and check out what else they got going on over there on that distro. That's all I've got for today. I am trying my best to have some other stuff recorded for you guys and coming up while I'm down and out and in recovery. So just stay tuned. There will be more content coming and all that good stuff. Stay classy, stay metal, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys very soon. I promise.